All right, here is the exercise for your back. I'm just at a hotel gym. This is one of the balls of many balls in these little fitness centers. This is what your ball you want. You want a ball, and I got one at Walmart, a little basketball for $3.50, and you can air it up. Most guys will have a compressor with some different nozzle fittings that fit into the little black little grommet that you can stick a little air plunger into it, and you can change your how hard the ball is. You want a hard ball, but you do want a little bit of give. If it was a concrete ball or a metal ball you got on your back and rolled on this, it would be tender. You want just a little bit of flex. I find too soft and it flattens out too much, and then it takes away the kind of pinpoint, to the point where it touches your spine as you're trying to arc across your spine in the center. You don't want more of your back supported on the ball. And two, that's a double-edged sword. So if you're not used to it, a harder ball will give a little bit more of, it's a threshold of pain. When you get a back rub and that pain kind of hurts, but it's a good pain. And I find that when, and I'm applying pressure to a knot, that if you just get past the first 2 seconds of the pain, and then you convert that pain into the vibe that it's taking away that pain. Pain and pleasure, I think I've read, comes from the same source. And it's easy, if you think about it, that you could turn a pleasure feeling into a pain stimulus. It's pretty in depth, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. But so you want to get a ball. This ball is a little harder, but since I've been training on a ball, I can take a harder ball. So you basically want to get on it and put that on your back of your spine right there. And I mean, someone's really new and not used to this may just want to, have their butt on the ground and sit and roll that up. But me, I'm way past that. So you want to get that on the center of your spine, and depending on your physical ability, you want to be able to balance on that ball. I mean, I have no problem. I'm approaching 50. So you can have your arms any way you want it, but you're going to use your legs to roll. Someone may need a wall or something to help them balance on the ball, but I don't have that problem. And you're just going to roll that back, and you can do any 2 or 3 things with your hands. You can put your hands behind your head and let your back curve, and you can hear the cracking and the popping. It's like popping your knuckles in high school, or if you pop your knuckles, people that pop their knuckles are, it feels good. It's just getting rid of that air in the knuckles. I don't know, the truth of that, but your spine has a curve to it, and I guess as you get older, you lose that curve, or you lose that flexibility of your spine to manipulate. So this is extending the bend in your back. So instead of growing old and your bones stiffening up in your joints and you losing mobility, this is going to allow you to, it feels really good. You can put your hand, you can roll it up to your neck, and then you can go slow. And it's always real good right there. And then as you get better at it, you can roll it over to your shoulder blade, and the weight of your body is actually is what's doing the work on the ball. So then you can go on to the other side and roll that over there. But mainly, take it all the way down to the bottom, and it may help to move your hands down there as you go further back. And then you can hold it in a point. That really works well if you've got a knot. And you can feel all that stuff in your back. You can feel the knots, and you can just sit on that and sit on that knot for, watch a TV show in front of you, have a book, and just sit there and then just roll that. So you're using your weight to push on your back and to make it more flexible. And you can turn your head, It makes a really big difference. And then once you're done, as you're doing that, you can feel cracks and pops and snaps. And you can even put ribs back into place. If you've ever popped a rib out of its socket on your back, that is a terrifying thing. I've popped them out and through injuries, motorcycle crashes, and I've had to have people push those back in, it's life-changing. Life-changing in the event that they're doing it with the amount of quick pain that happens, but then the pain soon turns to joy as that rib gets popped back into its little socket. It was mind-blowing the first time it was done. I never would have imagined that experience I just explained could happen, with the just intense pain and the movement of, changing a body part into and putting it into another place that it was supposed to. It's an outer body experience, but I've had a couple of those with injuries. So just a ball. This one's a little harder. You can get like I said, a basketball for $3 at Walmart. And it's not the industrial basketball grade that they play in the basketball, NBA, but it's more of a rubbery type ball, but you can get that and you just start rolling on that when your back gets sore, and it really increases your flexibility. As you move your arms back, your back is moving this way, and it's arcing and turning, and so you're just expanding that flexibility, because what happens when you get older, your bones get stiff and you lose your full movement of your joints. So, and as you squat, I need to do more of this, a lot of people in their, 50s, 60s, and 70s, they can't squat. You put your legs in and squat, or put your legs out and squat. So you got to keep, that's the problem, losing flexibility in your muscles and your bone movement, and that's key. So hope that helps somebody. And Rhonda, hopefully you can phase that into your recuperation, and you can start to feel better.